Angel says, dear child, stop everything you're doing right now. You have only 30 minutes to prepare for what's coming. God has sent me with an urgent message that cannot wait. A woman accompanied by police officers is approaching your home, and what she brings with her will shake the foundations of your life. This isn't just any ordinary visit. This woman has been planning this moment for weeks, carefully gathering what she needs, strategically choosing this exact time. The police presence isn't coincidental, it's deliberately calculated to catch you off guard, to create a situation where you'll feel powerless. The divine realm is in emergency mode right now. Your guardian angels have been frantically working to create a protective barrier around you, but we need your conscious participation to make it strong enough. This situation is evolving rapidly, and every minute counts in your preparation. I can see them already in motion, already on their way to your door. The energy surrounding them is heavy with purpose, charged with intention, focused entirely on you. This woman believes she has everything she needs to bring heartbreak into your life. Your home is about to become the center of a spiritual battle that has been brewing beneath the surface for longer than you realize. What appears to be a sudden event has actually been building slowly, carefully, deliberately. But God has not left you without warning or protection. The divine light is revealing their approach, showing me exactly what this woman carries with her: documents, evidence, a carefully constructed case designed to cause maximum disruption to your life. She believes her actions are justified, but there's much more to this situation than what appears on the surface. With just 30 minutes remaining, we must act quickly. Your guardian angels are already positioning themselves around your home, creating a shield of divine protection. But they need your awareness, your cooperation, your spiritual strength to complete this protective barrier. Like this video and type 911 to receive God's emergency warning and divine protection. Angel says, dear child, now I must reveal the truth about this woman and what she really intends. With less than 25 minutes remaining, you need to understand exactly what you're facing so you can prepare properly. This woman isn't acting alone. She's being influenced by someone from your past, someone who harbors resentment and has been waiting for the perfect opportunity to disrupt your life. The papers she carries contain allegations designed to create immediate emotional distress and legal complications for you. The police officers with her aren't fully aware of the complete situation. They're following protocol based on what they've been told, operating on limited information that has been carefully selected and presented to them. They're doing their job based on what they know, but they don't know the full truth. God has shown me her true intentions. She's coming not just to deliver heartbreaking news but to witness your reaction, to see the pain she believes you deserve. There's a deep satisfaction she's anticipating, a sense of justice she feels entitled to. But her understanding of justice has been twisted by half-truths and manipulated facts. What makes this situation particularly dangerous is the combination of official authority with personal vendetta. The uniform and badge lend credibility to claims that wouldn't stand on their own. The official paperwork creates an immediate pressure that's designed to force quick decisions before you have time to truly understand what's happening. But here's what gives me hope: I can see gaps in her preparation, flaws in her approach, weaknesses in her position. These openings are where divine light will shine through, where truth will eventually emerge. God has already planted seeds of revelation that will grow at exactly the right moments. Your guardian angels have been collecting evidence of truth for weeks, gathering the spiritual energy needed to counter each false claim. They've been preparing a divine defense that will eventually bring everything to light. But first, we must get through this immediate confrontation safely. Like this video and type 222 to uncover the complete truth about her intentions. Angel says, "Dear child, with just 20 minutes remaining, we must activate your divine protection shield. This spiritual barrier is being created specifically for this situation, designed to guard both your physical space and your emotional well-being. God has dispatched specialized guardian angels to your location. These are angels of truth, angels of justice, angels of divine protection. They're positioning themselves strategically around your home, creating a spiritual perimeter that will help regulate the energy of this confrontation. I can see them weaving threads of divine light around your property, creating a mesh of protective energy that will filter what enters your space. This won't prevent the encounter from happening, that's already set in motion, but it will ensure that only truth can truly take root in your home. Your guardian angel is strengthening your spiritual core, infusing your energy field with divine resilience. This protection will help you remain centered when emotional storms try to unbalance you. It will help you think clearly when confusion tries to cloud your judgment. It will help you speak wisely when provocation tries to pull harmful words from your mouth. This divine shield has multiple layers. The outer layer deflects energy of malicious intent. The middle layer absorbs shocks of emotional attack. The inner layer maintains your connection to divine wisdom. Together, they create a complete protection system for this critical encounter. As this shield activates, you might feel a subtle warmth spreading through your body, a gentle calm settling over your thoughts, a quiet strength building in your spirit. These are signs that divine protection is taking effect, preparing you for what's about to happen. The time for this protection to fully activate is now, with precious minutes remaining before they arrive at your door. Like this video and type 333 to activate this divine protection shield. Angel says, "Dear child, with divine protection in place and only 15 minutes remaining, God is revealing the exact strategy you need to follow when they arrive. These divine instructions will guide your words, your actions, and your responses during this challenging encounter. First, you must remain calm when you open the door. Your initial reaction sets the energy for the entire interaction. Take 3 deep breaths before speaking, allowing your guardian angels to align your energy with divine peace. This calm isn't weakness, it's spiritual strength that will unsettle those expecting an emotional reaction. When she begins speaking, listen completely before responding. God's angels will be filtering her words, helping you distinguish between facts and distortions. Pay close attention to specific claims and accusations, noting details that don't align with truth. These inconsistencies are divine markers pointing to weaknesses in her position. The police officers are doing their job based on information they've received. Treat them with respect while remembering they don't have the complete picture. Your respectful demeanor creates an opening for divine truth to begin working in their perception. There are specific phrases you should avoid saying, as they could be misinterpreted or used against you later. Don't make absolute denials, don't express extreme emotion, don't make counter-accusations. Instead, use phrases that acknowledge you've heard the claims while not accepting false narratives. I understand those are the allegations. I appreciate you explaining the situation as you see it. I'll need time to review these documents properly. Most importantly, do not sign anything during this initial encounter. Request time to properly review any documents with appropriate counsel. This creates a critical buffer zone where divine truth can begin working more powerfully. Any pressure to sign immediately is a red flag that God wants you to recognize. Your angels will be guiding your intuition during this entire encounter. You might suddenly feel strongly about certain responses, or notice your attention drawn to specific details. These are divine nudges guiding you toward the path of protection. Like this video and type 444 to receive this divine strategy. Angel says, dear child, with just 10 minutes remaining, God is revealing how divine truth will emerge from this situation. What begins as a moment of heartbreak will ultimately become a powerful revelation of truth that serves your highest good. The divine light of truth is already beginning to shine on the hidden aspects of this situation. I can see it illuminating documents, revealing inconsistencies, highlighting contradictions that will eventually become apparent to everyone involved. What seems solid in her case actually contains critical flaws that divine timing will expose. Your guardian angels are already collecting evidence of truth, spiritual data that will gradually manifest in the physical realm. Unexpected witnesses will come forward. Overlooked details will suddenly become significant. Patterns that reveal true intentions will become impossible to ignore. God wants you to know that truth doesn't always emerge immediately. Sometimes it unfolds in divine timing, piece by piece, revelation by revelation. What begins today will set in motion a process of truth-telling that continues long after this initial encounter. I can see divine light surrounding specific dates in the near future, moments when key revelations will occur, when important evidence will surface, when truth will break through deception with unmistakable clarity. These dates are already marked in the spiritual calendar, already being prepared as moments of divine justice. This woman believes she holds all the truth, but her perspective is limited by her own biases and influenced by those who have misled her. The police are operating on incomplete information that will eventually be supplemented by greater truth. Everyone involved is part of a larger divine plan that ultimately serves justice. The light of truth is gathering strength, preparing to shine with unmistakable clarity. Like this video and type 555 to accelerate this divine truth revelation. Angel says, dear child, with just 5 minutes remaining before they arrive, God is revealing how this seeming crisis will transform into unexpected blessing. What begins as an attempt to bring heartbreak will ultimately create openings for profound positive change in your life. I can see divine energy already beginning to reshape the trajectory of this situation. What was designed to harm you is being divinely redirected toward healing. What was meant to limit you is being transformed into an opportunity for expansion. What was intended to destroy peace is being converted into a foundation for greater security. This transformation won't be instantaneous, it will unfold in stages, each revealing another layer of divine purpose. The initial confrontation opens doors that needed opening. The middle process clears away what needed clearing. The final resolution establishes what needed establishing all along. Your guardian angels are already weaving strands of blessing into this situation. I can see them creating connections to unexpected allies, pathways to needed resources, openings to new opportunities that wouldn't have manifested without this very challenge. The divine realm specializes in turning poison into medicine, obstacles into stepping stones, attacks into advantages. This situation, though difficult, has already been targeted for this kind of spiritual alchemy. The very energy being directed against you will be transformed into fuel for your advancement. God wants you to know that this transformation is already written in your spiritual journey. What feels like an ending today contains seeds of new beginnings. What appears as loss carries potential for greater gain. What seems like rejection creates space for more authentic connection. The time for this divine transformation to begin is now, in the minutes before this confrontation begins. Like this video and type 666 to activate this emergency transformation. Angel says, dear child, as they approach your door, God is revealing how divine justice will ultimately prevail in this situation. This isn't about human ideas of winning or losing, it's about the restoration of spiritual truth and righteous order. Heavenly justice operates on different principles than earthly systems. It sees what's hidden, weighs what's unseen, and accounts for all factors in its perfect balance. Your guardian angels are already submitting evidence to this higher court, already advocating for truth in this spiritual justice system. I can see the scales of divine justice coming into perfect alignment for this situation. What appears imbalanced today will be restored to proper order through a series of divine interventions. Each step in this process serves the highest truth, even when the immediate purpose isn't obvious. God wants you to understand that true justice includes transformation for everyone involved. The woman who brings accusations will eventually face her own truths. The influences behind her actions will ultimately be addressed. The officers doing their job will gain greater clarity. Everyone is being held in this divine justice system. The spiritual authorities overseeing this case have already reviewed all evidence from past, present and future perspectives. They see the complete picture, the full context, the true motivations of all involved. Their judgment isn't limited by the partial information available in this moment. Your role in this divine justice process is to remain anchored in truth, to follow the guidance provided, and to trust the unfolding of greater purpose. You don't need to force justice to happen, it's already in motion, already working with perfect precision through divine timing. Angels of justice are gathering now, ready to ensure that truth ultimately prevails. Like this video and type 777 to activate this heavenly justice. Angel says, dear child, in these final moments before they arrive, God is sealing your complete divine protection. This sacred shield will remain active throughout this entire process, guarding your spiritual well-being no matter how challenging the situation becomes. Feel the divine light surrounding you completely now. Your guardian angels have created a spiritual sanctuary within and around you, a sacred space where divine truth remains clear regardless of what accusations are made. This protection doesn't eliminate the challenge, but it ensures you move through it with your spirit intact. This final sealing creates a permanent connection to divine guidance throughout this entire situation. You'll never face any moment alone. Your angels will be constantly present, constantly supporting, constantly guiding. Their whispers will reach your heart in critical moments, providing exactly the wisdom you need. God wants you to know that this protection extends beyond just today's confrontation. It covers the entire process ahead, every meeting, every document, every decision point. The divine shield being activated now will remain in place until this situation reaches its final resolution. Your home is being marked with spiritual symbols of divine protection. I can see them glowing on your doors, your windows, your walls, invisible to physical eyes but radiant in the spiritual realm. These marks signal to all spiritual forces that this space and its occupants are under special divine care. This protection creates a filter through which all communication must pass. Truth flows freely through this filter, while deception and manipulation are hindered. This ensures that no matter what is said or claimed, the essence of truth will ultimately shine through. The time has come to seal this complete protection as they reach your door. Like this video and type 888 to seal this final